Gigi and Lolo stood, scowling. Placing an arm around both of them, I pointed the phone to take a pic in selfie mode. "Say cheese!" I exclaimed before snapping a quick shot. "Do over!" Juju yelled out as she walked back to us with a large packet that I assumed held our wristbands, drink tickets, and scavenger directions. "You know a picture of the Holiday Sisters isn't complete without the finest one in it." Juju's crack finally brought Lolo and Gigi to life as they sparred with her about who the finest holiday sister really was. Our parents had a super sick sense of humor and diligently planned for the birth of each of their children to coincide with their favorite holidays. I was first, then came Valora the Valentine, Ginger, and Juniper, who was supposed to be named Erica, short for America, since they were shooting for a 4th of July due date. Juju, however, has marched to the beat of her own drum since birth and graced the world with her presence 2 weeks early on June 19th. We quickly posed for another photo with the 4 of us before Juju got down to business, informing us of the rules. Okay, so boom, this scavenger hunt is going to test us in a few ways, which is why I'm so thankful to y'all for agreeing to do this when my whack-ass friends dropped out, because now I have a chance to actually winning this, Juju gushed. All participants were given clues that would lead them through the 12 bars on the crawl successively, but in varying orders. Everyone would, however, end up at the same last bar. First team to make it to the final bar would be crowned the winner. I looked around at the crowd once again, just as confident in our victory as Juju seemed to be. Between my navigation skills, Lolo's literal know-it-allness, Gigi's insatiable need to win everything, and Juju's unbridled enthusiasm, the Holiday Sisters were a lock. We were 6 bars in, and Gigi had finally loosened up some. That might have had something to do with the mandatory shot of tequila that we all had to take in order to receive the clue to progress past bar 3, which was actually a Mexican restaurant named Chewy's. Ginger had never been much of a drinker, so all it took was one shot to get her going. We walked into O'Sullivan's and found the Irish Santa as indicated. Instead of letting Juju retrieve the clues, as our super-organized bianal ginger system dictated, Gigi marched straight up to the guy in the Santa suit with a green beard, put on an Irish brogue, and demanded the clue. He laughed and handed it over to her, then leaned down and whispered something that made her blush before quickly recovering and maneuvering back to us. "We gotta get out of here before I take that man up on his offer," Gigi giggled. "Absolutely not on my watch," Juju crowed. "Mama said if he can't use your comb, don't bring him home." "I ain't trying to bring nobody home. You know what I'm saying?" Gigi retorted. "Ew, gross. Focus, Gigi," Juju said, reaching for the envelope with the clue. "Y'all sister is wildin'," Lolo said, on a giggle. "I can't with any of y'all right now," I said, joining Lolo in her giggles. "Next bar with a drink challenge attached. We gotta make sure Ginger gracefully bows out. I won't be held responsible for telling Josh that his wife left him for a barely attractive white man with a fake Irish accent. I thought y'all wanted me to loosen up and have some fun," Ginger shot back. Almost in unison, the rest of us replied, "We changed our minds." Gigi looked put out for exactly 5 seconds before we all collapsed in another round of giggles. Despite our frequent disagreements, there was little time as precious as the time we spent all together. It didn't happen as often as it used to in the past. We sometimes went months without seeing each other in the flesh, so today was very necessary. "Aight, for real, what's the clue say, Juju?" Lolo asked. "Come and knock on their door. He'll be waiting for you," Juju read. "Oh, I know where we're going," Lolo said. "It's gotta be the Regal Beagle. It was named for that bar on Three's Company. And isn't the owner named Jack? He's gotta be the one that'll be waiting for us." Also a nod to the Three's Company theme.